Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Today we're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
First into the tank is a dynamic product designed to help businesses attract customers.
Hi Sharks, I'm Scott Adams. Hi Sharks, I'm Josh Faraday, and we're from Sacramento, California. We are the inventors of velocity signs. We are seeking $225,000 in exchange for 15% equity stake in our business. One day, I was working in Los Angeles, driving to a client meeting, and it was 110 degrees outside. I looked over on the corner, saw a poor guy waving a sign around, dripping sweat. His shirt was wet, then he rested in a shaded area with his sign face down. My first thought was, poor guy, he's gonna die of heat exhaustion. My second thought, there's gotta be a better way. That's when we launched Velocity Signs. Portable, rechargeable, interchangeable, self-standing, and most importantly, we made it grab your attention with its unique movement. Sharks, invest in Velocity Signs, help us shake our way into every business all over the world, and put some velocity back in the American economy.
Did y'all see Mark Cuban's one with the bathrobe with the wig? Y'all gotta check that out.
You guys got like a BB gun or something. It's like we're at the arcade. Bam, bam. Down goes Kevin.
You're the guy that looks like something out of a horror movie.
That pie!
Are they on their feet so securely?
Good question. They're 165 pounds, so it's really hard to tip them over.
So how much does this cost?
From $18.99 all the way up to $2,850.
How many have you sold?
We've sold 125 over the last 12 months.
Going fast. 12 months, 1 year.
125 a year.
So about $257,000
Okay.
for over 12 months.
And what's your cost on a typical?
Cuban's gonna cost you about $1,000 cost of goods sold
To you?
to make it, for me,
okay.
correct.
How effective have you found these are for your customers? What do they tell you back?
On average, our clients get a 15% return on investment.
What kind of clients?
Our biggest client right now is Little Caesars, who's got 3,560 locations worldwide in 50 different countries.
How many days do I have to pay a student
countries.
to spin signs before I pay for one of these?
I think the best analogy is that our machines run nonstop. So you're getting full use out of these machines versus human sign spinners who have to take breaks. They're hard to manage. They get tired. They walk off on the job. The
You know what?
turnover's
I'll
extremely
tell you
high.
something else.
said
I
I hate
always
the
feel
humans.
sorry for them.
Yes.
They have a job, Lori.
We're creating jobs. If you can have that employee that you were out waving the sign, move in and do some more productive work for your business because you're going to save money by hiring that human sign spinner, but you're also going to increase sales by an average 15%. That's $90,000 in new revenue you can put to hiring new people.
Well, that's a decent
So they'll be
answer.
displaced. they'll be hired in other positions that businesses are going to be.
You're a good salesman, Scott.
The way that he spent that was very good. You could see from Lori and Robert's reaction, because I don't think the person that I would hire to hold the sign will be the same person that I will hire to work doing in another capacity. Forgive me, in another capacity. And so he was good at spinning that whole question around, saying they could be reused in other areas in your business. It's not really putting people out of jobs. But it was good. It was a good response.
Thank you.
What do you want to do with the money? What's the world domination plan?
We are going to sell 1,200 units over the next 12 months. We're going to hire 8 sales reps, and we're going to hire 4 administrative staff. The other challenge
I
has
think
been...
it's clever, but I invested in a billboard company many years ago, and we deal with the electronic signage, and it was a horrible, miserable failure.
Sorry to hear that.
One thing we found is that the consumer gets very old very quickly with the movement, and then it needs to be changed.
Right.
Not a big fan of this business, so I'm out.
Okay. Robert.
They cut him off.
I love it. You never told us how much on your own forecast you think you're going to make next year.
In a very conservative numbers, we're going to bring in $2.5 million and bring in $500,000 in sales.
I would like to see a year or two worth of sales so that we can see what the real number is. My expectation is it'll be a lot less than you think. And I'm saying I don't know, so I'm out.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank God.
I like the business. The problem is that once you get one, you don't need two. I'm out.
Scott, he's out. Turn him
I'm
off.
out. Turn me off.
Barbara, Lori,
I was thinking about the franchises I owned of real estate brokers. What a natural audience for this. They pull it out of the back of their car, and they put it for an open house sign that nobody even wants to ever go to anymore because they're tired of seeing the signs. And by the way, why does she look so much prettier than me? I'm really pissed over that. And here's the problem with even the real estate franchisees or the individual brokers or agents. 165 pounds out of the trunk of their car to move it. So even that perfect application is
we didn't
filled with
tell you
problems.
about a new product we've been working on as well. It's stakes in the ground for real estate agents.
And then it wiggles.
Smaller battery, used for a short, because
Why
open
didn't you
houses
say
are
it?
all
Why
day
didn't you
long.
tell us about it?
That's a better product, but you don't have it yet. So I wish I could see that product. If that were the case, I'd be in, but I'm sorry, Mel.
But wouldn't it be an easy case to say that if they're able to make this like this, you can make a shorter one, just like he was explaining? This is coming through the pipeline. We have something specifically for open houses and real estate agents along that lines. And so all we have to do is develop it. Like, why she didn't just kind of say, okay, well, on that business, let's see what that is. And it's probably because they don't have the numbers yet, which they don't really seem to have the numbers yet for anything, but let's see.
But would you, don't turn me off. Get rid of Lori. I'm really annoyed that she's looking so good up there.
You don't have to
Sorry,
turn
Barbara.
Barbara off. Just throw a bucket of water on her. She'll
Don't turn
melt.
Lori off. First of all,
You sell a ton of these on QVC?
No way,
but I sell
Jose.
a lot of other places than QVC.
That part.
I think that this is an extremely smart new way to draw attention to brick and mortar retail stores that are on the street that are hurting right now. And I think retailers are going to really love this. I also like that you'll be helping these smaller businesses keep their jobs and keep their stores. So I'll offer you $225,000 for 30% of your business.
We got
And
action.
hopefully, together, we can get this really big and really out there everywhere, because every franchise needs this.
We definitely see a value in your support and your experience.
I'll tell you what, if you take that deal and Lori will have me, I'll come in on it. I like it at that valuation. I'll come in if she wants.
I'll come in as the third.
What just happened?
Wait!
What just...
Right, I'm with Lori. What just happened? First of all, they came in a tank asking for $225,000 and went into exchange for 15% of their business. Lori just gave them an offer, what they wanted, but she wants to double their equity and get 30%. And now Kevin and Mark is saying that they'll come in on that valuation. So what's that all about?
happened?
4 sharks were out, but after Lori expressed interest, Kevin and Mark now want a piece of the action.
What just happened? What just
So would that
happened?
mean 10% for Mark, 10% for you, and 10% for Lori?
Yeah, we'd do that deal. If Lori says yes.
Are you okay with that, Lori?
Okay.
Wow.
So I made the offer. I
I
said
could sell a lot of these.
$225,000 at 30%.
Or better yet, Robert, Kevin, and
And-
I could go in together if she doesn't like it. I'm good.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause. And then I'm gonna unpause.
With that.
Oh, yeah, then I'll go in with Lori.
Who believed in
problem.
you, and who were all the
good point,
lovely
Lori.
little sharks that said, I don't believe in you, and they dropped out.
They couldn't look back on.
Nobody said that.
If 30% is available.
No problem at all, baby. I'm right there with you.
Guys, Barbara and I, we're going in together, 225 at 25%.
Here's our deal. You get 3 sharks for 30%, 10
Wow.
each. We have so many businesses we can apply this to, so many contacts we can phone for you.
Oh,
We will
please.
set you on
You
fire.
guys know whose history. You know the histories of Barbara and
This
I.
is not a QVC
You know what
product.
we've done.
3 is always better than 2. Any math will tell you that.
No, and the only reason they jumped back in is because I said what I said about believing
Absolutely.
in you and bringing back retailers
What's
and
your offer,
life in
Lori?
America. So
She gave the offer.
are
Both
at
of us are offering
$225,000
for
for
25%.
25%.
3 sharks versus 2.
Wow.
Are you guys
A lot
willing
of
to come
calls.
down to 25?
Oh, forget that.
I don't think so. We add so much
Here's the other
extra
thing I'll
value.
throw in. The difference between us and the girls is that I actually own businesses that I can place orders for.
Are you?
Oh, they sound like fighting words. Oh my gosh, they bogus. Like, goodness gracious, y'all forgive me. My reaction, this is my normal reaction, cause the nerve.
Sick.
What business do you own?
We own a lot of businesses.
I can place
How do
orders.
you know what Barb and I own?
I can place orders.
I'm in real estate. Let me tell you what I'll throw into the deal.
Wow, he said I could place orders. I got buying power in the businesses that I own. I could place orders. Oh, they flexing. And I'm flabbergasted because one, after Lori gave her interest, showed her interest, then everybody wanted to come back in. I don't understand that at all. But let's keep going. I'm kind of hot right now, but that's okay. Mark, he said, I can make purchases for the business that I own.
I'm the most
Hey.
influential real estate broker in the country. The most visible, the most influential. I'll be a front man and make sure every real estate broker in America considers buying these signs. I'll get it in front of
Scott,
them.
you know what Barbara will
she
do for you?
works for
She'll
me.
sell you your mansion once we
But
make
you
a lot
need
of
to
money.
say yes now to us. I really am not comfortable you debating this because it's so much better an offer from Lori
I'm
and I.
going to order at least 5 of them.
5 of them.
Five
What
of
a
Just
them.
order
joke.
5 just right off the top.
And I'm going to sell probably 50,000 of
Well, that's
them
I'll
within
look at it for
6
naked
months.
piece. I'll definitely buy them for the Mavs. Because what will happen is if I put it in front of the arena with a dirt head up there, it's going to become a landmark. People are going to...
He got it. I don't know what the outcome gonna be, but that's a beautiful idea. You got Mark Cuban, the owner of the Mavericks, talking about putting your product out for basketball for his team. And so you know the other teams is gonna want it. The whole NBA franchise, like all of the teams. Who wouldn't jump on that offer? Oh man, they did my girls wrong. They did my girls wrong, y'all.
come and take their pictures with it and post it everywhere.
I have relationships with some of the major retailers in our country, and some of them have 3,500 stores.
And
So,
Mark is talking about
who are those
5
retailers?
signs.
Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond,
We all work with the same
Walgreens.
retailer.
Mine are bigger, and mine have done more.
You don't think they return our calls? Are you kidding?
They
Now's
really
the time to decide.
fight.
What are you going to do, Scott?
Absolutely. Well, so we see a value in all 5 of you, just so you know. We appreciate it. We definitely see a value in mass quantity and having 3 sharks versus 2 sharks. Guys, are you willing to come down to 25%?
Guys.
Can't do it.
No.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Yep.
We bring so much value. We don't go at a discount.
Barb, how do
There's
you
3 of
feel
us. We
about
need
that?
to-
Right.
If you ask one more time, I'm going to go out.
That's
is
right.
so insulting.
Okay, we appreciate it. We think there's more value in mass. So we're going to go ahead and go with Mark, Kevin, and Robert.
Yes, sir.
That was horrible. What kills me is none of the 3 of you even wanted this.
Thanks, guys. Looking forward to working with you.
Wow. Y'all, did y'all just see that? How everybody went out. Lori, the last person, speaks a vision to them. And now everybody wanted to come in. Also to the point that the men ganged up. The women was on one side, the men all on their side, and of course it's 3 of them. But the men on their side, and Mark even had the audacity. Amen. And said the difference from us and the girls is that we got purchasing power. We got buying power. We can purchase in the companies that we own. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. I am. Let me get to the product. The product is great. You know, it's new. It's different. It's different than hiring a person just to hold the sign. Now you have a box. So I wonder, they didn't talk about the different seasons and things like that. So rain, snow, can they be used in that? Is there going to be some type of product development where you could create one or design one that'll work in the rain or work in the snow, or will you have to like go out and go grab it in if it starts raining? I really wish they would have talked a little bit more, asked a little bit more questions about the product. We see the operation of it though, so we know that it can be definitely used for marketing in businesses. So I love the product. It up. They ended up walking out of the tank with the deal with Mark, Kevin, and Robert for $225,000 in exchange for 30% of their company. Lori and Barbara just wanted 25% for that same amount, but they decided to go with the guys. Because one, they said they like the numbers. It's 3 of them, even though they're giving up more equity. It's 3 guys. Of course, you got Mark Cuban on there talking about putting it in stadiums and things like that. And then, of course, you know, Robert is a sports guy, so he races cars and does things like that. So he could definitely kind of put it in his platforms and his businesses as well. And so I just really hope that partnership worked out for them. This is season 5, so it's an old episode. So this was back in 2014, I believe. That's when the season was running. And so y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please let me know what y'all think in the comments. And we ain't gonna make it no male and female type of thing, but they certainly did that on this pitch. And so I wonder how that worked out. I wonder what you guys think about it. So please let me know. Hit the comments and please let me know what you think about this episode. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying until the end. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button and become a subscriber if you like this content. And make sure you stick around and join us for the next ones.
I said I wanted it, and all of a sudden you all wanted it.
Lori, I can't thank you enough. Really appreciate it. Without you, this wouldn't have happened. I wanted to work with you. I really did. I just saw value in working with 3 versus 2.
It wasn't a male versus female.
It definitely was.
It is a guy thing. I love it.
You know, I'm not going to let anyone in America ever buy a sign from me.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm going to start a campaign. How
Women.
insulting.